Hey guys, it's Oberstadt. In today's video, I'm going to be swatching all of my purple eyeshadows. Now, somebody requested red a while back. They also requested yellow, and there was a bunch more that they requested that I do. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so they asked for reds, purples, white, blue. They wanted me to do an updated blue, and there was yellow on there. So I might just go through the spectrum and record these as I get time. So we're working on purple today. I have a bunch of different brands here. This is like 90% of my palettes. So I'm going to be working, I'm going to try and do something a little bit different than I did last time and do like matte shadows on one side, and like one side of my arm I'll do mattes, and then on the other side I will do shimmers. And of course my camera battery wants to flash at me. Yay. In here are singles, so we'll start with those and then we'll get this bad boy out of the way because this one's broken. So here we have Lele Posh singles on one side. The reason why this one's over here because it's in my Shop My Stash this month, and then this is a Balm single, and then this one here is a single from my line. So I'm going to swatch the purple mattes first, and some of these are like neon shadows, so they don't always swatch like the best. And I have my makeup cloth wet this time instead of trying to use a washcloth. This works so much better at getting shadow off of my fingers. Last time I looked like I had a bloody fight. Alright, so here are 3 mattes from the Lele Posh, and then we'll get into the shimmers. And that one's more like a burgundy shade. This black one here, I probably should have swatched that with the reds. And I do have a towel on my lap I'm wiping my fingers on. Try and keep all the Lele Posh ones together. And then this is the Pixie by Petra Orchid Ornament. This shade here came broken. I have like just tried to put alcohol in it and repress it back into shape. I think what I'm going to end up having to do, if I even want to think about keeping this, because it's a really nice palette, is I'm going to have to crush that one shade and then repress the entire thing. So there's all those so far. We have the Sagittarius palette that only has like a couple of real true purples. We've got these 3 here. And the only reason why I wanted to kind of hurry to get this done is because it's like 5 o'clock right now and I am losing sunlight, and I don't want to lose sunlight. I like to be able to record these swatches outside as well so that you can see what they look like in natural lighting. Because I find that in this setting, I've got lights above the mirror, and then of course I have a ring light pointing down directly onto what I'm working on. It can lighten the way things look. It can make things look a little bit different than you would want. So that's why I like doing that outside. And that's one. And then there's a couple, there's like this pink, it's like a pinkish purple. I'll go ahead and swatch it. It's kind of like a really light pinky purple shade. So that was the Jaclyn Cosmetics and Shane Dawson collab, the Mini Controversy. I bumped the ring light and scared shit out of myself too. Okay, this one I pulled because this shade here is kind of purple, and then of course we have this one here. It's like a purpley brown shade, which is why I pulled this. This is the Aquarius Mini Zodiac palette from Cosmetics. Good thing I have two arms. And I just sold my Morphe 39S on Depop. The people did know that it was used before they bought it, so I, don't say you, I still use makeup. Well, I sanitize so you know what out of it. I actually keep a spray bottle filled with alcohol, and it's got a few drops of tea tree oil in it, so I'm like super anal about stuff. There's two purples in here. We've got this one down here. That one feels like it's got dirt in it. And then this one up here. And that one feels like really dry for some reason. It's kind of like scratchy feeling. I don't remember it being patchy, like when I use it on the eye. I just used this palette not that long ago too. So far there's a pretty good variety of colors for the purples at least. The reds were all about the same, like lightness of darkness. That was one thing that I did notice with, swatching all the reds. Okay, now we get into the Nomad Cosmetics. I haven't used any of these like new palettes except for the Tokyo. So this one here is the Berlin. There's Love Paradise right here. I want to pick up, it's like a bronzy purple. That's gorgeous. Then we have two purples in here. This one is their Antilles palette. This is Curacao Nights and Diamond Waterfalls. Both of those are beautiful. I think this one's a matte shade. And that one's a satin. These are brand new. I haven't even used these on my eyes yet. These two here. The tendons in my arm are messing me up. Gonna have to switch the other arm here in just a minute. I'm running out of room. Too many purples. Which is fine. I like purple. Alright, we'll do this one next. This one has like 3 purples in it. This is the Tokyo palette or the Harajuku palette. We have Takinoko Zuku up here. We have Takora here, and then Takeshido Dori down here. This is such a beautiful palette. Ooh, this reminds me of the Lele Posh, what is that, Ripple? I'll think of it in a minute. This shade here looks like a Lele Posh shade. Got a little carried away there with that swatch. Those are it for the Nomad palettes. I'm going to grab the Conspiracy palette. I think there's one purple in that, which is probably why it's on the counter. Not a fact is like a maroon, but I'll swatch it. I think I accidentally left it out because I was doing reds last. It's kind of in the right family. I mean, I've got some other like warmer tone purples. And then see if we can do Blue Blood. Blue Blood has that Blue Monday shade that looks kind of purple. That's why I left it out. Blue Monday is like a very strange, see now it wants to look like it's blue. Sometimes when I use it on my eyes it looks purple, and other times when I use it, it looks like this color blue, and it's being all patchy and weird. I think I'm gonna put the Blue Blood away because like I said, it's looking too blue. And then ABH has a purple in it as well. This is the Subculture palette, this Rowdy shade. Oh, that also feels gritty. Why are these purple shadows feeling gritty all of a sudden? No, I'll just do it down here. Alright, so the battery died just as I was swatching this on my arm. I'm going to go over it one more time. This is Rowdy. I don't know why some of these darker purples are feeling super gritty right now. And glitter from the next shade over got on this one. Lovely. This is a matte shadow, and it's like a dark eggplant. Now I'm gonna have to switch sides, but I'm gonna restack my shadows here really quick. Move these over here because I still have to do them. I still have red smears on the counter from doing the last swatch video. I couldn't even get it off. I even sprayed it with bleach and the red eyeshadow stained the entire counter. All right, switching sides. So I have a whole new arm. Good thing I come with 2 of them. It'd be nice if I had 4, but you know. Next we're gonna do the Juvia's Place palettes. We have Ife, this is the Magic Mini, and Faso, like Latido. So again, I'm gonna do the same thing over here with the mattes up top and the shimmers down below. And then this one has the custard shade. It's not exactly a purple, but it's kind of a fuchsia. It's like a hot pinkish purple kind of, I don't know. I consider this to be in the purple family. Some people would think it's pink. Some people think it's red, more, you know, of like a neon color, but I think I consider it a purple because fuchsia is it's like red and purple mixed. So. All right, this was the Deuce palette by Juvia's Place. Now we have a bunch of BH. We have Galaxy Chic, so we have Milky Way, Cosmic, Pluto, and the Moon. And some of these are swirled shades. And if you look, the undertone on these is different. That's why there's 4 different purple kind of tones in here. Prometheus and Aphrodite, I did swatch in the red video, so if you saw that already, because it's already up on my channel, then you would have already seen those colors. This is the Aurora Lights. So we have Prismatic, Gleaming, and Borealis. And I'm going to swipe Vibrant as well. Because again, it's like a fuchsia color or hot pink. These are like more sheer colors than the Galaxy Chic palette, especially this top row. They're like topper shades. I'm gonna have to probably use my hand if I keep running out of room. I have a lot of purple shimmers from what it looks like already. Then we have both of the Take Me Back to Brazil palettes. There are 3 purples in here. And thankfully, only the one is a shimmer shade. Trying to stick my fingers in those little itty bitty holes isn't quite working. I need to remember to go up on the arm hair side. Now we have the Rio edition, and unfortunately all of these are shimmer shades. So there goes more room on the arm. Hello. I guess I didn't pick up a very good swatch of those, huh? And we have, you know what, I'll do the other 3 BH here and then we'll do Jawbreaker. We have Bahamas. This is the Marvicorn palette. Marvicorn is actually a German influencer who collabed twice with BH Cosmetics. I had never heard of him until I saw this palette, and I love unicorns, so I had to get it. So there's that. Oh, and that shade is, yeah, Bahamas. And then we have the Color Festival. So we have Sequins and Pop. Sequins is more like a fuchsia shade. And then VIP is like a glitter shade. Then we have the Fairy Lights palette. It has Enchanting, which is like a purpley gray color. Then we get into Jawbreaker. There's a couple of purples in here. We have Gumdrop, which is a beautiful pastel shade. And then we have Bite Me, which is a shimmer. So here is Gumdrop. And then Bite Me. I'll tell you what, the pigmentation of that palette, that Jawbreaker palette, is just absolutely amazing. I don't care if you like him or not. Then we have the Zodiac palette. There are 4 purples in here that are matte and 1 shimmer. So we have Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Taurus, Gemini, just crumbled all over the counter. And then Cancer. Bunch of crumbly purples today, man. And then we have oh, look at my hand. It's like stuck in my finger. We have the Leo matte, which is like a burgundy purple, kind of like a cranberry. It's like crumbling off the center of my finger. Let me do that first. And then the Cancer shimmer shade is like a gray purple. Very similar to the Fairy Lights color, just a little bit more purple. Holy bunch of eyeshadow, man. I'm gonna be covered in this stuff. Now onto the love signs. We have Sagittarius, and that's it. The matte is like a purpley, a dark purple color, like a purpley brown. And then we have the shimmer that goes with it. And I'm just gonna stick that right next to it because I run out of room. Then we have the Crystal Zodiac palette, which has a couple of purples in it. We have Lapis and Amethyst. So here's Lapis, matte, and shimmer. Ooh, that's very similar to the other one from the original palette. And then this is Amethyst. Trying to make sure I have the right finger that I'm setting down. And we're gonna have to move on to hand swatches, I guess. Holy bunch of purples, buddy, and I'm not even done. There's like 4 more palettes left. The Jaclyn Hill palette, we have this shade here, which is Royalty, and then Twerk is blue, but every time I've done a look with it, it looks more purple on the eye, so I figured I would swatch it. So there's Royalty and Twerk. It's like a purplish blue. I'll leave Blood Sugar for last because there's like several purples in that, I do believe. Then we get into two more new palettes of mine. We have Enlighten from IVY Beauty. So there's a couple of shades here. We have Third Eye, Crown Chakra, and then I'm going to do Peace. It kind of looks like a lavender shade, more like a pink. It was more pink than I expected. Let me do Dragon Fruit too. That's like a hot pink fuchsia color. And Third Eye does seem to have glitter in it because every time I blow on my hand, glitter goes flying up. And there are 5 purples in the Perfusion palette. I'll try and put them on this hand. So we have Retro and Regal and Gravity. I got a crumbly one. So we have Retro, Regal, and Gravity. Did I just screw up? Nope. Then we have Go Girl and Nimbus. And the brush in this palette for a $10 palette is actually really nice. So this is the Profusion Wanderlust palette. And finally the last palette is Blood Sugar by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Okay, so we have Root Canal, and then we have Coma, which is more like a burgundy shade. I thought there was more purple in here. My bad. Probably a good thing I didn't have any more. I'll run out of room. I don't know why Root Canal is swatching so patchy. Alright, so this is everything. I'm going to go record outside with what sunlight there is. Fingers crossed. Alright, so we are outside under the trees. I have swatches literally everywhere. We have one arm and a hand. And then we have the other arm. And again, some of these lighter shades probably aren't going to show up too good. Let me walk to the end of the driveway and I will show you these in what sunlight is left. I mean, literally, I am covered in purple swatches. Thank God I'm going to go get a shower next. Alright, I'm currently at the end of the driveway. There's like a haze over the sun. So we'll do this arm first. These two shades are not showing up very well. I got lots of purple eyeshadow, so. Alright, and then now for this arm. the driveway and people are driving on the wrong side of the road. Pictures of all the swatches and stuff while the camera's still recording. And then let me So what do you guys think? I have a lot of purple eyeshadows, more purples than reds. I'm shocked. I guess yellows will be next. I'll film that tomorrow. So let me know what you guys think. I will see you in another video very soon. Have a fabulous day or night wherever you are. And this makeup look will go up probably Wednesday this week. I don't know when this will go up, but the makeup look will be up before the video, I'd tell you that. See ya. Fingers crossed. And hopefully you guys like these videos. If you have a particular color that you want me to swatch next, please let me know in the comments section down below. I'm slowly working my way through my list. So these are all the purple shades. And I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.